The haunting of Ouenza, a family's encounter with the supernatural. Before moving yourself, your parents, or your children into a new house or renting a place alone, it's essential to inquire about the history of that location. The past of a house can be dark, and that darkness might bring you misfortune. In 1999, in the Algerian town of Ouenza, near the Algerian-Tunisian border, a man named Karim lived with his wife and young children in a small apartment. As his children grew older, he decided to move to a larger house to provide each child with their own room. Karim worked in the oil industry, which required him to be away from home for a month at a time, followed by a month off. After moving into the new, albeit slightly old, house, Karim soon left for his month-long work assignment, leaving his wife and children alone. Initially, everything seemed fine, and the family was happy with their new home. However, strange occurrences began to unfold. One night, while watching television together, they heard noises coming from the kitchen, as if someone was moving things around. The mother dismissed it, thinking it might be the wind or their imagination. But the disturbances persisted. The daughters reported seeing a little girl with white hair in their room, which terrified them. The mother, upon checking, found nothing and tried to reassure her children, attributing it to overactive imaginations. As days passed, the supernatural activities intensified. Objects moved on their own, and unsettling noises became a nightly occurrence. The children were particularly affected, experiencing episodes where their blankets were pulled off during the night, and they saw furniture moving without explanation. The mother advised them to pray and avoid listening to music, hoping that religious practices would protect them. Upon Karim's return, his wife recounted the eerie events. Skeptical at first, Karim's doubts vanished when he, too, witnessed the apparition of the little girl and other inexplicable phenomena. Concerned for his family's safety, he contacted a respected religious scholar to perform an exorcism. The scholar determined that the house was inhabited by Muslim jinn, who were generally harmless but could become agitated by certain human activities. He advised the family to maintain their religious duties, recite specific prayers, and avoid actions that might disturb the jinn. Despite following the scholar's advice, the disturbances continued, especially when the children listened to music or stayed up late. The situation escalated when Karim's brother, who came to support the family, witnessed a terrifying apparition of a woman in black, prompting the family to leave the house immediately. They moved in with relatives and later found a new residence, leaving the haunted house behind. The abandoned house remained notorious in the neighborhood, with reports of strange noises and sightings persisting, leading locals to believe it was cursed or inhabited by spirits. This story serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of investigating a property's history before moving in and the potential consequences of neglecting such due diligence.